Super Bowl ring.
Absolutely, yes.
Now it is time for Lamar Jackson versus Josh Allen in Buffalo, 8 Eastern next Sunday night. Watch it.
No, I don't feel better.
Are we ready for this week? Huge week for Ravens fans. Are we ready? Unfortunately, we don't know if Zay Flowers will be ready. In Harbaugh's press conference yesterday, he kind of left it up in the air on whether we'll see Zay for the divisional game against the Bills. He said we're going to take a wait and see approach. Fingers crossed that we have him. Without him, a lot of runs with Derrick Henry, which is good for cold weather, right? Having Zay out there on the field stretches the defense out and will make us that much more lethal with those runs.
Lamar Jackson's out of his skull. And you'd look at the AP voters who voted for the All-Pro list. They are the same voters who will vote for the MVP, and they made Lamar Jackson first-team All-Pro quarterback, which means it looks like he's going to be the MVP. And, you know, I could go on and on and on and on about how his stats this, his stats that from the regular season. But it was all about now. It's all about now. And when I say it was all about now, the was is Derrick Henry's signing. We get beat by the Chiefs. Zay Flowers has that ball knocked out. We could have won that game. Zay Flowers leaping for the end zone. He gets in 99% out of 100 times. That's a 1 in 100 shot of having the ball knocked out. We could have gone all in.
He had that penalty.
Yeah, could have gone all in. Let's run it back. We got the MVP quarterback. What do we need? What do we need anything else for? They signed Derrick Henry. And the reason why they signed Derrick Henry is for right now.
So I said this after the Steelers game. Name one defense, name one team that's able to stop these guys. I'll pause in the comments below. Give me a team that's able to stop them right now in this moment and how they're playing and the level they're playing at. We're watching history, guys. If they continue this, you know where we're headed. They're unstoppable. It's just these coaches need to not get in the way. And after last year, I'm not sure if I necessarily trust them to make the right calls and the right decisions down the stretch in these huge games coming up for us.
The most overpowering force I saw all weekend long was the juggernaut that has become the Baltimore Ravens, who are going to beat the Bills in Buffalo. And if they have to, they are going to get revenge on Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, this time in Kansas City. And they are going to the Super Bowl because they are just that overpoweringly dominant. They haven't just peaked, they have Pikes peaked. If you'll allow me to paraphrase one of my all-time favorite poems by the mad genius Edgar Allan Poe, quoth the Ravens, nevermore, AFC, it is over.
Say what you want about Mr. Skip Bayless, but one thing he says is right. If we play to our potential, and I've said this all season long, if we play up to our potential, it is over. These other teams, they're not nearly as dominant on offense as we are. Yes, our defense is our weakness right now. Brandon Stevens is a liability. That's the only question mark I have going into this game. Buffalo can come out and want to throw all over us. And that, Brandon Stevens has to step up. He has to step up. But if you're a Ravens fan, you gotta like the direction we're headed in. Super excited for this weekend, and I feel very good about our chances. Thank you all for watching. If you can, drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It would be really appreciated. Let's go!
Say he's the smartest in the room.
Smartest in the room.
That man brew.
That man brew.
The smartest in the room.
Smartest in the room.
That man brew.
That man brew.
Jordan's on his feet.
Jordan's on his feet.
Shade so sweet.
Shade so sweet.
Versace roll from there.
Versace roll from there.
Swagger don't quit.
Swagger don't
Remember when I told you
When I told you
what the Ravens would do.
Ravens would do.
The smartest in the room.
Smartest in the room.
And that man brew.
That man brew.